A few years ago, Microsoft published an interesting study. In the last 15 years, human attention span have gone down from 12 seconds to 8 seconds. Now, apparently, the attention span of a goldfish is 9 seconds, and so it's official. We have now a lower attention span than goldfish. Bonjour, this is Cyril from Work Smarter, Live Better. In this video, I want to talk about this crisis of attention span and make some simple suggestions to fight it. I work with leaders and I see how in the workplace, it's actually really try to keep your focus. I have a whole session where I have big discussion about how to create and keep focus. We are constantly being interrupted, colleagues come, you sit at your desk, can I do this, can I get your help? And when it's not physical, it's the electronic where the phone rings all the times, it bing all the times. Even on our computer, it's really hard not to have constant notification. And as a result, it breaks our concentration, and breaking concentration has two really negative impacts. It has a really serious impact on our performance. It dramatically reduces the quality of what we do. It's also reduced our joy. There's a really strong link between creating defocus and being a state of high joy. So, 3 simple suggestions that I call ban, reduce, and plan. Ban. I have banned a lot of app and platform. Don't know if some of you might have read this book, this great book called Stolen Focus from Johann Hari, where he actually studied what's happening with our focus, and he found that one of the key problems is those big platforms, the Instagram, the LinkedIn, the Facebook, the TikTok, and all the other ones. The more time you spend on them, the more money they get. It's actually just quite mathematical. So they employ super smart PhD to think, how can I grab people's attention and keep them staying as long as possible? And it's really hard to fight. And so ban for me is, I have banned a lot of those platforms from my mobile phone. So ban, I've deleted those. I've kept one actually, which is Instagram, just because I've got my kids traveling around the world and so I want to follow what they're doing, but that's about it. The second is reduce. So for Instagram, so reduce is a few things. First is I've really reduced notification. I've kept notification for SMS, but all the other notification I got rid. So I don't have this little ping all the time, but also reduce the usage. I have an iPhone, and on the iPhone, if you go to setting, I think it's called screen time, and you've got the app limits. You can put the app limits for some apps. So for me, Instagram, I've put an app limit to 10 minutes per day. Okay, and what I've done is I've put a code, and so I have to punch a code. I haven't had the courage to be like my friend Paul, who has reduced his screen time limit or his connection limit by putting a code. And the way he put the code is, he went to he was supposed to put the code, he didn't look at it, he just punched 4 numbers and didn't look at it. So now he can't get rid of that. I didn't have this courage, but I've put a code and that limits my Instagram time and my YouTube time and all those kind of apps. And the third one is plan. And my way of planning that is, I have a rule that I call my 88. And the 88 is I don't want to look at my phone from 8 o'clock in the evening to 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, of course, if someone calls, I will pick up the phone, but I don't want to scroll. That's what I'm in. I'm surprised the amount of time that you get back when you simply apply those rules. I mean, we spent, and I was the same, and I'm still sometimes the same, spend stupid amount of time scrolling, and it's also it's a joy element, and you feel calmer, you feel more focused, has a huge impact. Now let me be very clear, I'm not perfect by any stretch of any imagination. in terms of sometimes, because I know my code, I put my code in and I scroll a bit too much. Sometimes I'm not really that good with my 88, but I try. So it's progress. That's the thing there. So my question to you is, what are the simple tactics you could use to reduce the amount of time that we spend on the social media and are reducing our attention span? And again, I talk about tactics because if you only fight against willpower, you got no chance to fight against a smart PhD who wants to grab our attention. This is this week Work Smarter, Live Better tip. You have a lovely day. À bientôt.